Org CS Discoveries. We're working in Unit 3, Games and Animation, and we're looking at Lesson 12, Level 3. And so this is a fun little lesson. It really shows you how we can start adding in our animation and draw loops to make our sprites move across our screen. And so our program right now has this the jet moving up with that change in the y coordinate, and we have our plane over here who's not moving, and we'd like to also have that plane to move across the screen. So if we look down here at our workspace, we can see that we have our jet sprite created, and we have our plane sprite created, so those are already done. And then we drop down into our draw loop. Okay, we see that the background is being redrawn each time the loop goes, which we learned in the previous lesson is helpful. We have our comment about moving the jet up, so we can see that right here, the jet.y gets jet.y minus 3 with that counter pattern. That is what is making the jet move upwards. So if we're coming from a y position, the starting y position is 350, and so you can see that starting way down here in the corner, and then every time the draw loop runs, it's moving up 3, and so it because it's subtracting 3 from the y coordinate, right? So the bigger y coordinate is down here, and it's getting smaller every time it runs, which makes it go up the front of the, or go up to the top of the screen. So we need to get our plane to move from its current x position and move off of the screen. So we're going to increase our x position, whereas this one decreased the y position. This one is simply going to increase the x position. So we need to do the same thing here, but slightly different. Okay, so let's go into our variables, and we're going to grab that block. Then we're going to go into our sprites, and we're going to grab our y property. Then we have to go into our math and grab the counter pattern of adding. Come back to our sprites, grab, I'm sorry, I said y over here and it should have been x. I'll put the x in there. And put this x, and we put that x in there, and we're gonna say that this x for the plane is now going to get the plane x plus 3. You can put whatever number makes sense in there, but because our other one is moving at that rate, I'm going to make the plane move at that rate also. All right, so again, that was this purple variable assignment block. We have our plane x property, and then we have our counter pattern to increase that as we go. So I'm going to leave the grid on so you can see where it's going on this x coordinate here. So it's starting here at the 50 kind of mark, and then it's going to go off the screen. And there we go. And so it's working just the way we want it to, and everything is moving. So that's how you use that counter pattern there to help your sprite move.